Tomo Aizawa is a high school girl in love with her childhood best friend Junichiro Kubota. Tomo is also a tomboy, so Junichiro does not have feelings for her. Junichiro acts like Tomo is just one of his guy friends and she always tries to find ways to get romantic with him. Tomo is a sweet high school girl, but she has one major problem. She is in love with her childhood friend Junichiro, who only thinks of her as a sister. She now has to get Junichiro to fall in love with her. At the start of the school year, Tomo tries to confess her feelings to Junichiro. This does not work at all. Tomo has to find advice from her friend Misuzu Gundu. Tomo decides that she will change her way of talking with Junichiro. She tries this but fails. She ends up fighting Junichiro. One day it's raining and Misuzu and Junichiro are waiting for Tomo to arrive. Finally, Misuzu decides to help out Tomo so that Tomo has a moment alone with Junichiro. As the rain is getting really bad, Junichiro tries to protect Tomo. She gets nervous when he gets close and she runs away. Junichiro also gets nervous when he sees Tomo in her wet clothes. Tomo goes to a karate club that only has boys as members. She meets the captain of the team, Kasuke. Tomo tries to get advice from Kasuke. Kasuke gets a bit flustered and he also maybe likes Tomo. Two girls, Mifune and Agawa, really like Kasuke. They see him with Tomo, so they get jealous as they think they are dating. Later, Tomo learns the truth and decides to help the girls get with Kasuke. An older man attacks Tomo on the bus. Junichiro arrives and defends her from the old man. Junichiro tells Tomo that she should wear pants and not a skirt. Later in the day, Tomo talks with Misuzu about this and Misuzu tells Tomo that she always has to wear a skirt. Tomo feels strange while wearing a skirt and Junichiro cannot stop looking at her, but he tries not to. Misuzu thinks that Junichiro has started to see Tomo as a girl and maybe thinks about her in a romantic way. Carol Alston is very popular in school. Carol and Tomo meet in the hallway in school. Carol has a lot of boys who want to date her. Carol thinks that Tomo will take away other guys from her. Tomo and Carol have a short rivalry, but still in the end they become friends. Carol is surprised by how nice Tomo is. Tomo also finds out that Misuzu and Junichiro dated when they were in middle school. Tomo is angry at her friend Misuzu. She goes to talk with her and Misuzu reveals that she had a relationship with Junichiro that only lasted 3 days and that is it. Tomo and Junichiro later talk and Junichiro reveals that at this moment he does not have a crush on anyone. Tomo thinks that this gives her a chance. The following day, Kasuke and Junichiro finally meet. Junichiro gets angry when he finds out that Kasuke has been training with Tomo. Both of them get into a fight during karate training. That same day, Junichiro goes on the bus with Kasuke. Kasuke realizes that Junichiro is a very kind person when it comes to Tomo. Misuzu and Tomo go to grab some coffee. Misuzu tells Tomo that she should ask Junichiro on a date. Junichiro accepts this date offer and now Tomo has to buy new clothes. Tomo shows up to the date with a whole new outfit. Tomo and Junichiro go to a bowling alley and into a baseball cage. They later go karaoke singing, but it gets awkward. The next day, Tomo is embarrassed about the entire situation, but she is happy that she spent some time with Junichiro. Tatsumi spends some time with Misuzu. Misuzu does not smile that often, but Tatsumi tries to make her smile. At the same time, Tomo wants to become more like a girl so that Junichiro likes her more. Tomo spends more time with various girls from class. Misuzu is also jealous because Carol is hanging out with Tomo more often. Junichiro later goes to visit Tomo at her home. He learns more about her and her family. Carol and Tomo spend time together. Carol gives Tomo her headband. Kasuke tells Misuzu that she should remain friend with Carol. Tomo helps Agawa and Mifune with a creepy stalker. Tomo manages to beat up this stalker. Junichiro finds out that this stalker is an older student and he plans to get revenge on Tomo. Junichiro then beats up this stalker. Tomo and Misuzu go to Carol's house, which is a giant mansion. Ferris is the mother of Carol and she seems to be very strange. Tomo and Misuzu hang out with Carol the entire day. Difficult exams are coming up, so Tomo studies with Carol and Misuzu. The girls all study hard getting ready for the exam. After a few days, the test arrives and Tomo passes the test. Junichiro and Tomo have gotten better grades than usual. Carol makes fun of Misuzu for getting a lower score than she did. One day, Junichiro tells Tomo to come to his house and play video games. Tomo is nervous about going to his house and being alone with him because she likes him so much. Tomo manages to find the courage and she goes to his house. They spend the night hanging out and playing video games. The following day, Tomo is happy that she hung out with Junichiro. It's Tomo's birthday, so her friends get her various gifts. Carol and Misuzu want Tomo to come and spend time with them. They give Tomo a makeover so that she is extra pretty. Tomo is pretty embarrassed when she looks like this. Junichiro spots Tomo in her new outfit. Tomo trips and Junichiro has to help her. They later go for a walk in the park. Junichiro does not realize that the girl he is talking to is Tomo. She has that much makeup. Later in the day, Misuzu and Carol organize a party for Tomo. After a few days at school, Tomo has to join the boys' dodgeball team. She is on the same team as Junichiro. They are so good at dodgeball that they make it to the finals. Junichiro admires Tomo for being so strong and smart. He realizes that he admires her quite a lot. Junichiro remembers when he first met Tomo when they were just kids. His family just moved from Tokyo and he did not have any friends. Junichiro just loved spending time alone playing video games. Tomo jumped over the wall to meet Junichiro one day. Tomo actually broke his gaming console, and Junichiro was furious. Soon after Junichiro lost his new gaming console, Tomo beat up the bullies who stole the console, and she brought back the console to Junichiro. Junichiro decided to let Tomo keep the gaming console. Junichiro promised to one day take back the console when he becomes strong. In present, Tomo still plays games on that console. Tomo and all her friends go to the beach. She tries to spend time with Junichiro. Tomo puts on a swimsuit, but she is a bit awkward. Misuzu gives Tomo advice and tells her to continue trying to get closer to Junichiro. Misuzu tells Tomo that she has to take Junichiro with her to the fireworks festival. Tomo is really nervous, but she asks Junichiro to go with her. Junichiro accepts her invitation. The festival arrives and everyone is there having fun. Tomo wins all the rewards in the shooting games. Tomo is also wearing a special yukata. Junichiro and Tomo go watch the fireworks from a special place. Tomo thinks about confessing her feelings to Junichiro once more. Carol and Misuzu get into trouble with some gang leaders during the party. Misuzu and Carol become closer friends, and with the help of Tomo, they defeat the gang leader. The following day, Junichiro waits for Tomo so that they can walk to school together. We learn about the past and when Kasuke became friends with Carol. Kasuke enters a dojo and there he talks with Tomo. He tells Tomo that he only wanted to become strong to impress Carol. Carol becomes angry when she thinks that Kasuke might like Tomo. Misuzu and Kasuke go to work and there Kasuke reveals that he is in love with Carol. Kasuke is also afraid of revealing his love to Carol. Kasuke goes to meet Carol at her house and there he confesses his love to her. Carol and Masuzu also get into an argument, but later Carol forgives her. Junichiro and Tomo are both going to be part of a school marathon race. They are both excited about the race. Soon their race starts and both of them show off how athletic they are. Junichiro and Tomo manage to pass all of the other racers. When it's time to return, Tomo starts to feel ill and she falls to the ground. Tomo then reveals that she ran hours the night before to train and now she is really tired. Junichiro has to carry her back to the school and then take her to the nurse. Junichiro also carries Tomo to the hospital. Misuzu tells Tomo to use this to get closer to Junichiro. Junichiro later goes to visit Tomo and she gives him back his gaming console. Tomo then tells him that he has finally become stronger than her. Junichiro thinks about his past and his relationship with Tomo and also with Misuzu. Tomo starts to work part-time at a ramen shop. This ramen shop is owned by the Tatsumi family. Also, Misuzu works there as a waitress. Carol is the mascot for the ramen shop. This way the girls can spend time together while working. Junichiro arrives to visit them and Tomo is shocked that he has come. Junichiro praises Tomo for her hard work and that makes her happy. The girls all get extra money for their hard work. Tomo uses this money to buy Junichiro a birthday present and also a cake. Junichiro tells Tomo that they should eat the cake at his house. Misuzu tries to come up with a plan to get Tomo to save Junichiro. This plan backfires and Misuzu is angry at herself for ruining everything. Misuzu spends time at her house as she feels sorry that she has caused so much trouble. Tomo decides to cheer her up, so she comes up with an idea for a play. A new festival begins and all the girls join in a play. When the festival is over, Tomo and Junichiro have a dance right by the bonfire. Junichiro for the first time starts to act more romantically and it seems that he finally likes Tomo. Tomo runs away from the fear and she leaves. Tomo spends time with Junichiro like everything is normal, but she gets really nervous whenever he brings up the fact that he maybe likes her. Junichiro talks with Kasuke and he admits that he is in love with Tomo. Kasuke tells Junichiro that he should confess his love to Tomo. Tomo and Junichiro meet up on the school roof. There Junichiro admits that he really likes Tomo. Tomo gets all nervous and she punches Junichiro. He still continues to tell her how much he likes her. Tomo is now embarrassed, so she runs away. Tomo later talks with Carol and Misuzu and needs their advice. Misuzu tells Tomo that she should be with Junichiro. Tomo accepts this advice and later she tells Junichiro that she also likes him. Carol and Misuzu tell Tomo that she should take Junichiro on a romantic movie night during Christmas. This might be a really romantic moment for them. Tomo and Junichiro watch the movie. They get embarrassed because the movie is really lewd. Tomo and Junichiro give each other Christmas presents. Tomo wants to kiss Junichiro, but he cannot before he defeats the mighty Goro. Goro is a fighter in karate and Junichiro has to defeat him before he can be with Tomo to prove his strength. Goro and Junichiro fight. Junichiro gets injured, but then he sees Tomo. He gains his strength and punches Goro, finally winning the fight. Later, Tomo and Junichiro kiss for the first time and become a couple. The end. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and click the bell icon to get new anime recaps.